Recording. Okay. So again, people who are off video, I request you to be on video. It is okay. Yeah. However you are, it works. However you are, it works. Whether you're sleeping, you're eating, you're walking, that's fine for me. I hope it is fine for others as well, whoever is on video here. Is that okay? Acknowledge. Is that okay? Raise your physical hand, digital hand, nod your head, or type in the chat. Start coming on video. And we are going to talk about a lot of barriers today. Okay, what is that barrier? So this is one of the barrier what I'm sure I'm seeing right now with all of you who are off video. What is it stopping you from coming on video? I told you that it works. It's fine. However you are, wherever you are, it works. So what is that one, you have a notion about coming on video? Is there something that you got to be dressed up or you got to be sitting in one place? Is that so? If that is what is so, then I would like you to break that right now. You are in a belief system. Just consider, okay? You are in a belief system of what? Being on video, expect me to dress up, get ready, sit straight. Is that so? I mean, of course, if you do that, you're going to get 100% of the webinar definitely for sure. But that doesn't mean that when you're walking, you shouldn't be on video. How many of you agree with me? And how many such belief system you are living in? How many such belief system in your life you have inculcated? You have made it as truth. That's the only truth. And how many of you want 100% success in your life? Okay. What does success mean to you? What does success mean to each one of you? I got you, Misha. I got you, Mahesh. What does success mean to each one of you? Continuous progress, okay? For Prabhakar, yes, that is what a success mean to you, okay? It can be different person to person. I got you, Chetan, but what is it for you? I'm asking. See, today, whatever we are going to discuss, discover, it is you. Let's not talk about others. Let's not talk about generic. Everybody wants, people want. What do you want? Have you any time asked that question to yourself? What do you want? What do I want? From 1985, 95, 2005, 2015, 2025, we are in 2025 now. How many of you have a clarity that what do you want to achieve in your life? Which is nothing but, what actually you relate to as a success. So I want everyone to come on video and be active in chat. Okay? Because success requires you to be actively participating in life. Success requires you actively participating. I'm sure all of you have confirmed your presence to today's webinar, acknowledging the message that you will be on video. Yes or no? Yes or no? And what is stopping you from coming on video? What is stopping you? 15 people. I'm expecting 15 more people. Quickly, we already passed 10 minutes. And I really would like to take a moment to appreciate and acknowledge people who were on video, who are on video. since the beginning of the call, beginning of the session. I really appreciate that. Really. All right. Okay. So let's get started. So now let me ask you a question. Now, all of you have pen and paper? All of you have a book or pen? Okay, paper or pen. Got you, Lalit. I got it. How about others? If not, I will give 30 seconds. Please go and grab one. Let's not use anything digital today. Okay, I will make a note in chat. I will make a no, 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 no. I will tell you when to use the chat box. Let's use it. But other than, you got to have a book and a pen. Everybody ready? Show me where is the book? I saw Lalit's. How about others? Okay, good, good. Mahesh is keeping diary. All right. So people who are off video, what should I think about you? Do you have, not, you don't have, you're not getting, or you don't want to come on video? Is that so? Okay. What is that one thing you want to achieve in your life in next 90 days? I will tell you why 90 days. Which is a burning desire, or which is a dream, or which you have been procrastinating since many years, 5, 10, 15, 20, or in which you don't have clarity and you need a support. What is that one thing? Without that, without achieving that, you think that there is no success. And without achieving that, you are not at peace. What is that one thing? If you don't have anything, please feel free to put that I don't have any such desire. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. But I assume that because you are attending this webinar and you're very clear that, you have come here to see what is that, how do I make that happen? Wanted to be happy married life. Got it, Ashwini. So are you married? Okay, got it. So Manoj says, looks like the entire meeting will be in English only. Okay, yes, it is mostly. Okay, Smita says, profit in business. Smita, can you be specific about how much does that profit mean to you? What is that? Quantify the profit. Profit in business is what you want in next 90 days. I would love to hear from you. How much is that? That brings in a clarity to you and as well as me. A peaceful, good money earning. Again, Jugal, how much is that? Good money. Define good money, please, or quantify that. Atanu, I got it. I want peace. But what happens next? Consider that you got peace. Now what? What is that you can achieve with that peace? What is that you can achieve? Clearing Chartered Wealth Manager CWM exam. Got you. All right. By when? See, now whatever you're putting, right? You see to yourself, there should be two things. One is what result you want in next 90 days and by how soon you want it to happen. Say 90 days is a window. 90 days is a window. How soon you want it to happen. And how do you feel when that happens? How do you feel? What's your underlying emotion when that success you achieve in your life? I want my company's product spread globally. Got you. By when, Lalit? Level 1 by March, level 2 by June this year. Got that? Correct. Please manage your audio. Connect people and aware of people about physiotherapy and grow my business all over Kolkata. All right. By when? By when all over Kolkata? By when globally? Why not globally? And if yes, by when? Study and get good marks in my exam. Got you. Cake and water business. Smita, I got that, but what is that you want to achieve? Did I miss any of your messages previously? As much as possible, I'm going through all the messages. I might miss one or two. Within a month, Lalit got that. Now, do you have a clarity that at least, okay, now I told in front of 33 other people that this is what I want, and other 33 people know what I'm doing and what I want to achieve by when I want to achieve. You got a clarity now, at least to start with. How was the first set of responses? I want good money, I want good business, I want good revenue versus I want 2 CR by March 2025. How was that? Okay, so everyone, did you write in the notebook that what is that you want to achieve? Result by when? One is result what you want to achieve and by when you want to achieve. आपको क्या result चाहिए और कब तक आपको लगता है कि आपको चाहिए? How soon you want it to happen? Let me congratulate you, whoever has written that in the notebook, that you did the first step towards your success. Your first step is already done. You can tick mark that you know, my success journey started. We are going to do more about it now. Ready? Done? Writing that is done. Anybody wants time? Good marketing skills I need for it. I want it till 6 months. Got that? Good marketing, Smita. I know. Assume that consider you got a good marketing skills now. Then what is that client conversion you want? How much is sales you are expecting to happen? Quantify. Everything has to be in quantifiable format. I'm feeling good. You know, I want to feel good. I want to be at peace. I want to be free. Financial freedom. Quantify. Now that you're at peace, what's possible? Now that you're free to do, free to act, what's possible? How many of you are getting what I'm talking here? And why do you think I'm spending 10 minutes almost in this one question? Foundation, okay? Don't you think that foundation wasn't there? Only when I asked it came? Is that so? I want financially free by when and how much is that you're looking to achieve? Kamal. 200 customer at least. Oh, wow. That's like a, goal. It's very clear now. 6 months from today, which is 15 Jan, by 15th July, you want to achieve 200 customers for your business. That's very clear. Okay. How do you feel when you achieve that? Please write down. How do you feel? I feel like. How do you feel? I got you. How do you feel, Prabhakar, when you achieve this? Accomplished, fulfilled, satisfied, happy, free, at peace, powerful. I feel very powerful, confident. I can achieve anything and everything. Once this is achieved, accomplished, got you happy. Yeah. However you feel, you got to write that. Done? Show me your book where you have written that. Show me a book. Okay. Thank you. People who are off video, I have no idea what's happening with you. I feel to add one steps towards success. Got you, Lalit. Yeah. That's brilliant. You already started feeling that, baby step towards success. Okay. Let's come to the reality now. Okay. Whatever area you have written that I want to achieve this, that by so and so time, how is it for you right now? This is what is reality, isn't it? How is it right now for you? If I ask Smita, how many customers do you have right now? If I ask, somebody wrote that 500 crores in 3 years, how is it right now? How many crores you are at right now? As of today, Jan 15th, 2025, what stage is it in? To be very precise, what stage is it in? Right, this is the third question. Please write that. What stage right now is it in? I'm midway, just started. I have achieved 1 crore, 2 crores. I have not yet started preparing for the exam. I have 3 customers so far. Somebody said, marketing, they want to start the digital marketing, good marketing skills. Yeah. So how is it right now for you? 10%, 20%? I have it here, but I haven't yet put it on the paper. Or I have it on the paper, execution is not yet started. Is that so for some people? I have everything ready, but somewhere, something pulls me back. I have the procrastination. Is that something which you're dealing with right now? You can be open, as open as possible here. Now, whenever I feel like doing, I have the plan ready, but lethargy and laziness comes in. Something missing. Misha, got you. That is what we are going to figure out today. If you don't have clarity. How about others? Madhuri, what is for you? Varsha, Arun, easily distracted for Prabhakar, got you. 2,000 customer right now we have. Lalit ji got that. That's great. So how does that feel when you have, when you easily get distracted? When you have achieved only 20%, 30%. Smita says when I'm trying, but yeah. How does that feel? Despite trying so many things, I'm not saying that you're not taking any action towards it. Definitely. If it is so important for you, then absolutely you all are taking action towards it. Yes or no? Even though I take a lot of actions, it's not happening. Or something happens to me, I get distracted. I just spend my time on phone or reels. I end up not studying whatever I said that I will be completing on that day. How do you feel? Or how does that make you feel when you are in this situation? Please write that down. Got you, Jugal? How do you feel? Frustrating? Okay. And the same frustrating person wakes up next morning, goes for work, goes for business. What kind of action do you think that person will take? Empowering, powerful actions? What kind of actions that person will take? Frustrated person. Because frustration is here. That person comes, sleeps, gets up in the morning, goes to the same work. He ends up taking the same action, ends up having the same result. As he or she is frustrated, maybe lesser result. Again, come back, wake up next morning, same person, taking the set of same actions, having the same result. What is it? What's happening here? What's happening here? It's a vicious circle, if you see. I am doing so much of hard work, but nothing is happening in my life. Every day morning, I'm so punctual that 7 a.m. I start. I go to business, I go to work, but nothing is happening. But have you ever asked yourself, what kind of a person is going and doing that? Every day morning, let me ask you, every day morning when you wake up, is that you are going to do the work or take action as though you are taking it for the first time, like a kid does? Have you looked at 3 to 4 year old kids? What do? Anything you bring them, it's as though they're seeing it for the first time. They explore it. They're so, energy. They're so energetic. They want to explore. If you give them a pen, they'll break it. They'll see, they'll open the cap. They do all that experiment with that just to see what it is. Are you that person when you start your day? Or like, no, I want to be that person, but I don't know what happens. Morning when I get up with a headache, heavy-headed. Is that so? See, I am only talking. Put it in the chat or write in the notebook. How do you feel? I'm sure here at least people are 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I see Suhas ji. कितने साल के हो आप? Okay, Jugal says,
54 years.
got you, 54.
64.
54, wow, super. Now, how was life? Now 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. It just went like that. Every new year, declaring what I would like to do. And I was reading something, okay? In first week of January, any new year begins, right? The gym parking lot will be full. It's a study which has been conducted to understand human mindset. January first week of every new year, gym parking lot is full. Feb first week, it's empty. When whatever you want to do, when it cannot exist for 1 month, then how can you even think of achieving that in next 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, next 1 year, 2 years, when you cannot keep that in existence for just 1 month? Now, what is that which comes in the way? वो क्या बीच में आ रहा है आपको? आप तो अचीव करना चाहते हो ना, फुल्ली जोश में अचीव करना चाहते हो. It all started Jan first week of 2025. Everything started with full josh, champagne bottle, all that done. वो ऐसा क्या बीच में आता है कि आप नहीं कर पाते हो? Do you know what a success means to me? When my number changes in my account, bank account, that's what success means to me. And when my coach asked this question, that what, the way I asked you right now, what does success mean to each one of you? When I said, we both laughed. Only when the number changes in the bank account, that is what success means to me. When I said this, then I realized, what am I relating success to? Which means I'm not successful right now. Is that so? Just reflect. Reflect on yourself. We are not hold up means the area. What is that, Atanu? I did not get that. Instant result not coming. That's why. Lack of motivation, unknown hurdles. Okay. Yeah. Seeing happy family. Got it, Ashwini. Now, we saw. So all of you have written those 4 things in your book. Yep. Now we are going to do something about it. We saw what is that you want. And how does that make you feel when you achieve that? And we saw right now, how is it for you? And how do you feel? What's the gap? What's missing? Come on, tell me 2, 3 people, or, each one of you who have actually written in the notebook. What's missing there? What do you think is missing? What do you think is missing so that, if that was present, you would have already achieved what you wanted to achieve, or you wouldn't have been sitting in front of me today to participate in Success Masterclass because you're already successful. You've already achieved what you want to achieve. Yes or no? मेरे सामने आज बैठे नहीं होते ना अगर ऑलरेडी आपने अचीव किया होता तो. करेक्ट. तो गैप क्या है? वो दोनों के बीच में गैप क्या है? वॉट एवर यू वॉन्ट टू अचीव एंड अभी क्या है आपके पास, उसका बीच का वो गैप क्या है? क्या मिसिंग है वहां पे? Marketing, unknown hurdles, self-confidence. Okay, if marketing is missing, there are lots of videos on marketing. Please go and read about it. राकेश जी, कर सकते हो ना आप? कर सकते हो कि नहीं? आजकल छोटे छोटे रील्स में भी आते हैं कैसे करना है मार्केटिंग. You have Udemy courses, you have YouTube videos. इतने सारे, you have lots and lots and lots of resources available. You can go and just watch them. Self-confidence. How many of you have read a book about self-confidence? Have you read any book about the self-confidence? There are lots of books available. Kindle में है, hard copies है. Again, videos are there. Go and watch. Gain the self-confidence. Achieve what you want to achieve. Yeah, you can do it, right? Anyways, we spend a lot of time on watching. Nowadays, a lot of, everything is digitized. So we are almost in front of the phone or laptop, desktop. Negative beliefs. Got you, Misha. Lot of resources are available how to come out of negative beliefs and how to get the positive beliefs. Please go and read that. Done for you. So simple, na? Isn't it? Got you. What do you think is missing then? You know what is missing. And when I ask you to go and read about it and, do that, you said that, I tried a lot, it's not happening. Then what is that which is beyond all this is missing here? What do you think? What is that? Let me share this with you. Let me share a slide with you. Skills are there. Yeah, we all know skills are there. Qualifications, if skills are not there, we can go and get it. We can acquire them. Qualifications is not there, we can still achieve them. Knowledge is there. It's not there, you can go and get the knowledge. Yeah. But what we cannot read about or do it by yourself is the mindset. I have gone through a lot of manifestation videos. I have gone through a lot of affirmation. I do a lot of affirmations. I do mindfulness meditation in the morning, but still, Ho'oponopono. I do healing, but still, it's not working for me. How many of you are in that stage? I do everything, but still, it's not working. Because mindset is something which you cannot change yourself. Mindset is something which you cannot change yourself, because the person who is going to change the mindset is the person. The way we gave an example of vicious circle, right? Person who's frustrated, irritated, that person going to sleep, wakes up in the morning and taking the similar same set of actions and producing same results and not happening result, again waking up morning. If you consider the circle as the entire everything which is available on the planet, skills, qualification, knowledge just plays a very short, a pie. I'm not saying that these three are not important. They're very, very important. But beyond that, there is something called as mindset. Like Misha said, I tried a lot. It's not happening. What if you have a mindset? Or what if you are able to replace your mindset or alter your existing mindset to a success mindset? And everything what you do is a success for you. Like the way you did the first, you told, right? The first question when I asked, first step towards the success, didn't we do it? We did. Okay, got you. So now let's talk about what are the main ingredients which are required to make your goal achievable, and which is what success means to each one of you. Yeah. How many of you are excited? How many of you are excited to know? Okay. Only 2, 3. How about others? Okay, got you. All right. So everyone ready? Everyone ready to go now on a roller coaster ride? All right. Okay, so before we go ahead, let me introduce myself. My name is Nandini. I'm a success coach, career coach, NLP practitioner. Since 6+ years, I have been practicing NLP tools and techniques, and I have been applying on myself, and I have been teaching to others. I have been applying it on others as well. Over 3,000 plus individuals so far I have worked with, and each one of them breaking their barrier. As a result, they've gained more confidence, gotten a job of their choice, promotion of their choice, created multiple sources of income. Yep. So what are the 4 fundamental things one human being should have? What are those 4 fundamental things? Anybody? Any idea? Okay, burning desire is, yeah, it's a desire. What is that 4 fundamental things? If you have that, anything can be achieved in life. Anything and everything can be achieved if you have those 4 things. What is that? What are those? Positive attitude. That's what is for Chetan. Visualization, that's for Prabhakar. Okay, motivation. Power, peace of mind. All these, whatever you're saying, all of them come under these umbrellas. Expression, self-expression, whatever is there here, venting it out. I have something here. I cannot pretend something else out. Being very straight in communication. Whatever is here, venting it out. Freedom. Power, freedom, self-expression, peace. Just consider if you have all these 4, how your life would look like. In any area of your life. Can you write down those 4 things? So worked with 5 organizations, over 15+ years of experience in software industry. Right now, I'm associated with Dell Technologies. I work for Dell Technologies. Married, blessed with 2 angels. I live in Bangalore. Yeah. And currently, I'm pursuing my astrology. Out of curiosity, I'm a continuous learner. I read, learn a lot of things. I explore a lot of things. So right now, that's what I have taken on to understand science behind the astrology. It's like astronomy, biology, astrology, both combined. So I was very curious to know. Okay. All right. This is about me, and you will get to know more about me as we go through the webinar. All right. Okay. So these are some, testimonials of clients whom I work with. I can share it with you if you're interested. And these are some videos. I don't think we have time to play them now because we are already, 45 minutes is already over. I have a lot to cover. Okay. So let's discuss. What are ingredients? Can I request people who are off video to be on video? Chetan, please come on video. Thank you. Thanks, Lalit. Okay, so now as we are discussing here, right, as we are having a conversation, there is somebody who is constantly speaking in your head. If you notice, there is somebody who is constantly speaking in your head. What it is saying? What is that which is going on? Can couple of you put in chat? What's going on in your head? Can you notice that? Are you able to notice that somebody is speaking? Okay, you can't achieve is what it is saying. I got you. It's very tough. I got that. So let's not talk about subconscious mind and all that. We will come to that for sure. That's why I'm here. But I want you to just notice or observe. Take 15 seconds of time. Just observe. Close your eyes and observe. There is something which goes on constantly here. Kitch, 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 kitch. It's going on and on and on and on. What time should I have dinner? What should I prepare for dinner? My kids have come. They're hungry. They might sleep. How long this webinar is going to go? What is this next topic? When are we going to talk about the success ingredients? Already 45 minutes is over. And some of you may be comparing, okay, last time I attended either you're in the past or you're in the future. What will be the next topic? What do I get out of this webinar? What is that end of the webinar? What is that she's going to create? She's going to give. And couple of you are like, I'm not understanding. हिंदी में अगर होता तो बहुत अच्छा होता. उतना नहीं समझ में आता है. Can you notice that now? It says it's an optional to study. Okay, Ajita, got you. Why you are taking over risk? That's what is saying for Prabhakar. Okay. How about others? Can I do that, Lata? Got that? And can you see here, whatever you have put? Any one sentence is empowering to you? Any one of the sentence is empowering or it is motivating to you? So why do we have that by default? Why do we have this kind of a mindset by default? In good olden days, there was an era of Homo sapiens, right? First time when human beings, they evolved out of monkeys, right? So we got intelligence also. How many of you agree? Animals don't have intelligence. They don't think, they just act. But we think a lot. We act less. That's the main difference. We think a lot, we act very less. Right? So when we started evolving, as humans, we got intelligence also. Now, with that intelligence, human beings, humans started to think that how do I protect myself from animals? How do I protect myself from this harsh environment? What do I do if I get hungry? So he got into overthinking mode. Always protecting and survival. How do I survive out of these animals? How do I survive in this wild environment? Can you see that? So when that evolution happened, that mindset was already there. How do I protect myself? Always, how do I protect myself? How do I protect myself? Survival mechanism. So overthinking, always negative. What if that happens? If I'm sleeping, what if something comes and, grabs me? What if this happens? What if? So always that negative, being in negative mindset started. And that's very automatic. It's not your fault. You may be asking question to yourself, why am I like this? Why I cannot think positively anything? It's not your fault. But having said that, can we change that or can we alter that? Of course, it is possible. It is possible. That is what we are going to see today. Now, some of you are at peace that, oh, when evolution happened only, then, all this is fine. Now, so it's fine. अब तो मैं ऐसे हूं तो ठीक है. तसल्ली मिली. We have a evidence that, okay, तब से हो रहा है ना वो. तब से हो रहा है, ठीक है. And everybody has that, including me. ठीक है, चलो. I'm no different. I'm one among them. And see how it is right now also protecting you. See right now also how you're surviving. See right now also how you're surviving, getting belong to this group. अच्छा, मैं अकेली नहीं हूँ, सब है मेरे साथ, सब है, सबके साथ वही है. मैंने देखा ना, आंसर्स देखा ना चैट में, सबके साथ वही हाल है. ठीक है, आई एम नॉट अलोन. ठीक है. Fear. How many of you are getting what I'm saying? Okay. So that is called as, whoever is speaking constantly, whatever you put it here, that's called as inner voice. That is you only, but a different version of you, or one of the versions of you. That's you. Ajita wants to take some action towards her success. It comes, it says, no, no, no. It's okay. Don't get into risk. You're fine, you're comfortable. Life chal raha hai na, chalne do. It's going on. She stops. So how many of you have tried a lot to get into action, but you're not able to do it? Somebody comes and interrupts you. I'm not saying inner voice is bad. Don't assume that. I'm not saying inner voice is wrong or it's bad. And do you know we can't shut it? Do you know we can't shut that? Do I have any ways to shut it down? No, you can't. Till we go to Harishchandra Ghat, it's not possible. There automatically it shuts down. Till that it is with you. Constantly saying something, you're not good enough. How can you do this? You have not done any time in your past. Why do you want to take risk? It's happening. Your husband is doing, your wife is doing. Let them do it. You don't do it. Right now, what it is saying? As long as you're silent, it is talking to you. Otherwise, you will be talking like me or typing something continuously. As long as you're silent, it's surely that it is talking to you, and the more verses you're listening to it. हाँ भाई ठीक है, तू सच बोल रहा है. हाँ, मेरे से नहीं होता है, छोड़ दो. मेरे दोस्त है ना, हाँ, ही इज बॉर्न लकी. ही बॉर्न विथ सिल्वर स्पून. उनके मम्मी पापा के पूरा सपोर्ट है. I can't do it. Not possible for me. छोड़ दो. Fear of failure. क्या होगा ज्यादा से ज्यादा प्रभाकर जी? What might happen? मैक्सिमम क्या हो सकता है? वो भी कुछ कुछ बोल रहा है मैक्सिमम क्या हो सकता है ना? So how many of you can see, or how many of you want victory over inner voice? What you, महेश? सिर्फ महेश को चाहिए? सिर्फ महेश को चाहिए? Okay. Is it bringing in the fear? अब और कुछ बोलेगी. She will ask you to do something which is you have not done. Don't say that, I want victory over that. Keep quiet. Let's just listen to the webinar and quietly log off. That's your enemy sitting there. That's your enemy sitting there. And you don't even know that it is your enemy because you keep listening to it. Every time it says something, हाँ ठीक है, मैं नहीं कर पाता हूँ. I can't, I'm not capable of doing it. I can't pass this exam. It's very difficult. I can't stop watching reels. Do you also see that it is not just sitting, it's also giving instructions to you that what you're supposed to do. One side there is Mahesh, who really wants to cause something for his life. He's really committed to cause. The other side is also Mahesh, version 2.0, who is listening to the instructions given by the inner voice and going accordingly. Both the versions are sitting in the same chair. Now, how do we tackle it? And the worst part is, right now also you're following that. You're listening to it. Right now also you're listening to it. I requested people to come on video. It said, no, you're doing this, that, no, you're in office, you're taking call, how can you? That's it. The minute you go beyond that inner voice, that is the second step to your success. First step is already over because you all have declared what you want. The minute you go beyond that, so I will teach you how to go beyond that. The minute you go beyond that, there where your second step to success or your execution of what you have planned starts. All of you want to conquer that or be with it, just listen to it and go through the life. What do you want to do? So whatever you say, the webinar will go accordingly. Because I'm here for you. Whatever you have come for, let's discuss that. All of you want to conquer it or it's okay, chalta hai. So how many of you want to break your barrier going beyond the inner voice? Got it. See, I'll tell you one thing, okay? Every time I put up my slides. Today, for me, my inner voice was very strong that, okay, you got to show these slides. You know what I did? I did not listen to it. I said, let me do something different this time. Let me not put up any slides. Let me just lead the webinar the way it goes, the way what people want. Let me lead that on the spot. Let me create it. Let me not just go through that. And I'm really loving, I'm so excited to have these conversations. Okay. Now, let's see how to tackle it. Consider that this is your brain. Some doctor I saw here, Dr. Rakesh, yes. Consider that this is your brain. This part of the brain is the survival zone. This part of your brain is survival zone. There where the inner voice comes, you are listening to it, you are acting accordingly, you can't conquer it right now. You don't even know that there is something like inner voice. You think it is me. All that is happening. So what happens here? It's a survival zone. Manipulating, judging, comparing, getting attached to everything. ऑफिस में कुछ हो गया, आके बीवी से झगड़ा करो या हस्बैंड से झगड़ा करो. Getting attached to everything, not taking actions from the place of commitment, but from the place of attachment. All this is here. Fear of failure. How do you even know that you're going to fail? Only when you take actions, right? That fear is already there. That's here. Now, 99.9% of the times, we are operating from this zone. Now here, this is the second part. This is called realization zone. Now here you realize, right now, it's not me, it's my inner voice who is talking to me. Right now, it's not me, my thought is coming. My thought is saying something to me. It's not me, it's my thought. It's not me, it's my feelings. It's not me, it's my emotions. So every time somebody else is driving you, it's not who you are a driver here. So that realization when you get, that's the second part. Now, most of you must have gone through this stage by doing kind of meditation, healing, right? You must have experienced it for a short time, this realization zone. How does that, how do you feel when you realize something? Moment by moment, you're like, okay, this is not me, this is not me, this is not me, this is not me. This is my thought. This is my belief. This is what I believe in, that's why it's coming. That's the realization. Now, for a long time, you can't be in this state. You need a continuous support. You need continuous push, each one of you, to be in this stage, to push you that, okay, now, you got to use this technique to realize. And now the third zone is miracle zone. What is it? Miracle zone. Only when you cross the realization zone and start taking actions, miracles are possible. For some of you, it feels like, okay, my neighbor friend, he is a successful person. He has a company. He has done this. He has done that. But why not me? He is causing miracle after miracle. Why not me? Do you think that he's born with some two sings or something like that? No. Do you think so? He is also a human being as you are. But the practice of moving from this to this zone, which is realization zone to miracle zone, is what made that person possible, whoever you consider as success. So I want to ask one question. Who is a role model for you, or a successful person whom you want to become like? Who's that one person you really admire, you want to source from, or you want to be that person or more than him or her? Who's that one person? Okay. Warren Buffett got it. Elon Musk got that. Don't you think for, Elon Musk, inner voice is not there? It is shut down. You think that? It is there. Just that, he operates from here. Now, this is the first ingredient of realizing moment by moment that, it's not me, somebody else. It doesn't mean that, Elon Musk or Ratan Tata, Warren Buffett, they don't have it. They had it. But they have trained it. They have worked on themselves. They have conquered it. Now, how many of you here want to be called as man of your word or women of your word? Okay. If I introduce Jugal, like, to all of you, he is a man of his word. How do you feel, Jugal? How do you feel? Happy? Okay. If I introduce Smita Patel, as she is a woman of her word, you know what? You can just trust her because she promises, she delivers it. She promises and she delivers on it. She does. Whenever any word comes out of her mouth, she is capable enough to deliver on that or fulfill on her word. When I introduce Smita Patel like that, how does that make you feel, Smita? Okay, very honest for Ajita. Now, whenever there is an inner voice, what are you getting connected back to as a matter of your word? You need not have to promise anybody. It's a promise to yourself. When I say morning 5 a.m., I have to wake up. First of all, I'm promising to myself, I'm giving a word to myself that I will wake up at 5 a.m. Yeah. Thoughts come say that, it's winter, sleep for some more time. Why do you wake up so early? Blah, 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 blah. All right, I got that. But as a matter of my word, let me wake up at 5 a.m. Who said that? I said that. Once, twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 15, 20 days you practice that. Now your inner voice will say, even if you don't wake up, it says, hey, you know what? You wake up, it's 5 a.m. You have started shifting those brain patterns. You have started. So practice is the key. Now, can you do it yourself? Can you do this by yourself? No, I know, but I really want to go to that realization zone that it's not me, it's inner voice, you know, but I'm not able to. First of all, I have to realize that it's an inner voice, right? Then I can say that, okay, I don't want to listen to you. Let me go by my word. If that itself is not happening, there where a coach comes into picture, a guide comes into picture, a mentor. Why do you think most of celebrities have coach? Why do you think? Don't you think they're successful? They have everything what they want. Still they have. So what are the number two ingredient? What is the second ingredient? What we spoke about just now? Can someone give me back? What have you written in your notebook? What are the two ingredients which are most important for success? No, I didn't say mentor. I didn't say realization. Overcoming inner voice and being your word. Overcoming inner voice and be your word. Take on practicing this and you see a huge difference. Now, all this related to what? Why are we doing something what we are doing? Based on what? Why are we doing? What are we doing? Based on what? We are acting in a certain way. We are behaving a certain way. So let me introduce a very, very powerful tool of NLP, which is called iceberg mindset shift model. What is it? Iceberg mindset shift model. So how many of you are excited now to apply this tool for yourself and see what miracle you can cause? Okay. So let me share a whiteboard. Let me explain. Don't move your mouse on the whiteboard, otherwise, it just... Okay. So what did I just say? It's a iceberg mindset shift model. I told you it's a working session. I don't have any notes. We don't share recordings. Anything happens, it has to happen here, live. Okay. So what is iceberg in the first place? How many of you know what is iceberg? Type in the chat box, what is iceberg? How many of you have seen the Titanic movie? Iceberg is not subconscious mind. I'm asking you, what is iceberg? Simple English, what does iceberg mean? Yeah, that's correct. It's a mountain of ice, middle of the ocean. Yeah. And one important thing is which you can see. Which you can see in the middle of the ocean. So if you consider this as the surface of the water, this is the ice. Whatever you see from outside is the iceberg. But actually speaking, there is 2/3 of the ice which is beneath the water, which is inside the water, which you don't have an access to. You can't see that. That's what happened to the Titanic ship. They were unaware that there is a huge ice here, and it came and it got collided with that. Now, why are we comparing this with our mindset? Because whatever we are, the way we are sitting, the way we are acting, the way we are behaving is only what others can see. And you yourself also. I don't know, I tried a lot not to procrastinate. Still, I'm doing it. I know I tried many times to speak in public, but I'm not able to. I get shiverings when I go in front of public to speak. When I give presentation, I can't. Words don't come out of my mouth. That, this. So all that is this. So what is it? It's your behavior or actions. Clear? Clear, everyone? Only this can be seen. Let me share something from my life, and then I'll take you through this model. And when I'm actually sharing this, so I want you to relate that to. How do you resonate that with your life? Is it okay with everyone? Will you do that exercise with me? It's very, very crucial, okay? All right. So when I got into an engineering, in my final year, there was a project work which I was doing. And my lecturers told me that, you have a good communication, you have good gesture. Why don't you go and present it? I said, no, I can't. Okay. And then I got into a job. There, my manager told me that there is a US delegates who are coming. Can you give this our project presentation? I said, no, I can't. And after my second job, my senior who is in US, he said, I'm starting a startup. So will you be part of it? Would you like to be part of it? He said it requires a lot of traveling and, meeting customers, clients. I said, no, I can't do it. Like this, I missed n number of opportunities. Now, when I was working in one of the companies after all these instances, my manager told, why are you behaving this? Why do you say no to everything whenever it comes to publicly speaking or whenever it comes to presenting something? You're good in presentation, you're good in technicals. What is the problem? I said, I don't know, but I might screw that up. So I don't want to take any risk. I don't want to do that. He said, okay, can I suggest you one thing? Why don't you go and meet a person? He gave me a contact. I said, no, I don't want to talk to any strangers. I don't want to talk to any strangers. Okay. Then he says, don't write anything on the whiteboard, please. Then he says, no, you go and see if he can help you. Just go and meet for my sake once. As he was a manager, I was so obligated because I was reporting to him. He was insisting on so much. So I just went and met. And from the day I met that person, my life was not the same. He exactly worked with me on this iceberg mindset shift model. So what happened was, when I dig deep, when I discovered myself, when I introspected, right? I discovered something for myself. What was it? There was a trauma which had happened for me when I was 8 years old. When I was 8 years old. So what happened? It took time, okay? Continuously working on me. What happened? Going one, year back. Then I got, okay, 8th standard, something happened. And that was a trauma. What was that? So I wanted to give a performance on annual day. So I tell my mom, dad that I'm going to give a performance. They say yes. I go to my culture teacher. I tell her I'm going to give the performance. Can I participate? She says yes. Let's keep your song as opening song. So there is an annual day event. You know, I prepared so well. I did mirror exercise. 1 week I prepared how to sing, how to stand, what kind of dress I should wear, how to laugh, how to smile, how to hold the paper, everything, how to hold the mic, practiced. Then finally the day has come. An 8-year-old girl goes on the stage. Curtains open up, lights all over. She sees 200 plus people are sitting in front of her. 200 plus people, entire school. I got so scared. So far, I used to sing in front of my mom, dad, maybe around 5-10 people, not more than that, but 200 plus people. Oh, I started shivering, tears rolling down. And finally, I peed in my pant. Now, in the front bench, in the front seat, front row, my close friends, I have asked them to sit and watch me singing. So they all were sitting there. They started laughing. So 8-year-old girl makes a decision for the rest of her life as I am not good enough in delivering in front of bigger audience. Who made the decision? 8-year-old girl. For the rest of her life, I can't do this. Second decision, don't trust close friends. Why? Because they laughed at me. Don't trust. They ditched me. They laughed at me. Trust issues. Any guy I was meeting during my marriage alliance, trust issues. How can I trust that person? Trust issues. 8-year-old girl taking two strong decisions, which was stopping her in her entire career, engineering, in future. At the age of 26, I meet this person and he did this work with me. He is an NLP practitioner. He did this work with me. He's a life coach. And you don't know what I got. All my fear about that disappeared. Now I can talk to any number of people. I can talk for hours and hours and hours. I'm not saying that I don't have fear, but going beyond that and performing what I'm supposed to perform. So now when we were working on this, what was the emotions underlying whenever I was getting scared, that was my action, right? Because that is what the world was seeing in me, getting fearful about saying no to that. What was the emotions underlying that? What was the emotion for me? Fear. What was the thought underlying the emotion? Thought was, I am not good enough. Somebody told in the beginning of this, when I asked that question, how do you feel when that does not happen? I am not good enough. I am not capable. And what was the belief system or limited belief what I was holding on to? Was only perfectionist can perform. One has to be a perfectionist to go onto the stage and speak. One has to be a perfectionist to address the larger gatherings. I am not perfect because I am not good enough. And what need was it fulfilling? Underlying need. Ultimately, all of this, whatever we are doing, right, it's to address the need of a human being. So, what are the needs of the human being? What are some of the basic needs? Safety, because we live in a society, right? It's not you're alone. Yeah. Acceptance. Yeah. Great, Chetan. Acceptance. Belongingness. Freedom. Peace. Etc. etc. There are a lot. Safety, security. So all these are basic needs. So which need was this belief system catering to? The need was belongingness. I want to get belong to society. Only I'm perfect. Society accepts me or I get belong to that. And that belief system gave rise to thoughts such as, if I'm not that, if I'm not perfectionist, then I'm not good enough. I easily screw up things. And when that thought kept coming, the emotion was fear. And it used to show up in my behavior, such as heartbeat going up, shivering, crying. Those are all the actions, or, which others can see. I didn't know that, this need to fulfill on this need, this was happening. So, needs cannot be changed. Needs have to be there. Now, only thing we can actually work on is the belief system. We also call it as value system or limited beliefs. Only perfectionist can perform. Even that belief is not that is also created belief, isn't it? Somebody created it. Or I have been brought up in such an environment that, people used to believe in that. So I got that belief in me as well. Okay, this is true. When I replace this belief system entirely, I was able to cause breakthrough, tremendous breakthrough. Just imagine when you start speaking publicly, however you want to, whatever you want to express freely. How will that be in your business? How will that be in your studies? How will that be in your career? Just imagine, take a moment. When you address that, when your constraints are disappearing, how is that going to help you in whatever you want to achieve? Absolutely, I had zero idea, just before even meeting that person. Then I realized one should have a coach. One should have a hand holding to realize his or her true potential. Yeah. Brilliant, Chetan. So now, I am expertise in using this iceberg mindset shift model on people. As I told you, I teach them, I apply on them. So that, they start to see their blind spots, they start to see their barriers, they start to see their constraints, and then work on that, replacing the belief system. Okay, so now all that is, said and done. Now tell me, okay, after discovering this iceberg model, after you, uh, digging deep into iceberg mindset shift model, you got to know, for example, you know that this is your limited belief and you want to replace all that is over. Now you come and tell me, I'm feeling so light. I am feeling so happy. You know what? I discovered something. Saying that will help, or using that somewhere and producing results, as I always was talking about, is the quantifiable result will take you forward in life. If you just come and say, you know what, it's brilliant. I felt so good. I felt so good. I felt so light after listening to the webinar. Will that help? So, how I work with my clients is I ask them to create a goal so that whatever I'm teaching them, techniques of NLP, they going and applying and producing results. So I see them produce results by applying these techniques. I am feeling happy. No, I got you. You're feeling happy, but where are the results? Because ultimately everybody is working for that. Yes or no? So, how many of you want to have a hand-holding person or a coach or a mentor in your life who can hand-hold you and who is like an accountability partner to you, holding you accountable of what you have said that, this is your goal? How many of you want that? When we were small, some or the other, people used to push us, isn't it? Parents, either by comparing or by scolding, they used to say that, they have scored so well, you also have to score. So there was constantly somebody's support or push was there. That's why what we are right now, who we are. So there is a hand holding which is required, throughout the life. Otherwise, mediocre life, we can live, not an issue. Survival, we can do it. So how many of you want that kind of a results to happen to you, where somebody is there to constantly support you, somebody is there to listen to you, somebody is there to give a shoulder for you to share whatever you want to share, somebody is there to realize your potential, that you can do bigger things, not just this? How about that? Okay, so those who are authentically interested in having this, I am giving an opportunity to each one of you, to book a one-to-one call with me. It is called as clarity call. It's called as clarity call or discovery call. So what are we going to do? As the name suggests, what are we going to do in this call is, we are going to dig deep into your issues, what you want to achieve, what you want to come out of. And we are going to see that for yourself. You're going to see that for yourself. So the duration of this call is 30 to 45 minutes. Yeah. And it is a Zoom call. It's a one-to-one session. Only me and the person who has booked, we both will be there. And you can share whatever you want to share. And if you find it interesting, if you find that, okay, we both, if we feel that we are best fit for each other, yeah, then we can continue to associate with each other. Is that okay? Yeah. So this is a free complimentary call, and I want only the interested people who are really committed to cause success. What does success mean to them? Only those people to register or book one-to-one. Otherwise, the webinar is complete for you. Yeah. Those who wants to book a call, I'm going to share a link now in the chat. So I have opened a couple of slots. So what you have to do is click on that link, fill in some questions are there. Okay. Your name and what do you do? So fill in that and submit. An email will be sent to your email ID, which will have the Zoom link. So use that Zoom link on that day when you have booked to come to the call. Couple of protocols. Make yourself free 30 to 45 minutes and come with the burning desire right now what you want to have. Of course, that's very important. It's not a casual conversation. If you're casually coming, no, it's not for you. Please, let me be very open with you. Because your time, my time, both are important. I respect others' time and I expect others to respect my time as well. Being on video, being in a quiet place for 30 to 45 minutes and come with the the desire what you want to achieve in next 90 days. Really want to achieve that. That's what I want. If you are ready for all these three, click on that and book a call. It's not for everyone. As I told you, it's not for everyone. Okay. So let me give you 1 or 2 minutes. For others, those who are not willing to take this, the webinar is complete for you. You have any question to ask? Let me unmute you. Yeah, let me unmute you. You can speak now. Yes, Smita, please go ahead. You wanted to speak, Smita. You can unmute yourself.
हेलो मैम।
Yes, please.
मैम थोड़ा इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग में ट्रबल है तो हिंदी में बोल सकती हूँ ना?
हाँ हाँ बोलिए अब।
हाँ मैम, मेरा क्या होता है कि एक तो आपने जो कहा वही है कि सामने वाले के सामने थोड़ा प्रेजेंट होने में ही दिक्कत होती है और वैसे 1-2 जगह जाने के बाद अगर फेल होते हैं तो आगे फिर मन नहीं करता कुछ करने का, ऐसा हो जाता है।
Got you. आपने कभी काम किया है अपने आप के ऊपर? Have you any time tried reflect?
नहीं, नहीं कुछ नहीं, अपने ऊपर ध्यान ही नहीं दिया और दुनिया पे ध्यान दिया है खाली।
Okay, got you.
हुँ।
So, have you booked one-to-one?
ओके।
हम 1-to-1 में बात करेंगे इन डिटेल, लेकिन मुझे आपका वो चाहिए जो वो आप हासिल करना चाहते हो. So I want you to come with, one result you want to cause or one result you want to achieve in your life. जैसे मैंने पूछा नेक्स्ट 90 डेज में आप जो भी मतलब हासिल करना चाहते हो, व्हाट इज दैट, वो आपको सोच के लेके आना पड़ेगा. अगर क्लैरिटी नहीं है तो ठीक है, वी विल वर्क ऑन योर क्लैरिटी. आप बोलोगे तो मुझे क्लैरिटी ही नहीं है कि क्या करना है, देन वी विल वर्क ऑन दैट. At the end of the session, at the end of the clarity call, you will get that. Yep. Got you.
नहीं मैंने मुझे क्या है कि थोड़ा प्रेजेंटेशन भी चाहिए और जो उसके लिए जो रणनीति बोली जाती है वो मैं अपने आप में बना सकूं कि सामने वाला क्या क्वेश्चन करता है, क्या मुझे आंसर देना, थोड़ा सामने वाले के मन को पढ़ सके, उसको समझ सके,
Got you.
उसके लिए थोड़ा शार्पनेस चाहिए।
Definitely. I
हुँ,
got your point, Smita.
हाँ,
We can do that. We can very well do that. ठीक है, आप अपना माइंड का पूरा कंट्रोल आप ले सकते हो. You are
हाँ,
the driver of your car. Don't I mean you know, if you do not give the driving seat to anyone, so you are the driver. So first you have to take that
हाँ,
back. ठीक है, so that you
हाँ।
got you. Thanks for sharing that, Smita.
हुँ, थैंक
Yeah, we'll discuss more about that in a clarity call.
ओके,
Okay,
थैंक यू
thank you.
मैम।
Anyone else? Anybody has any questions? Anybody wants to share anything? Anybody wants to discuss anything here? Okay, so we are closing the call. Thank you very much. And I really thank each one of you to be here, for being here for, I actually took 11 minutes more, acknowledge that, and for being here. And it's my privilege to, have all of you here. Okay. Thank you so much. Good night. Bye. Take care.